All right, I want to be able to set up my total station and create a bunch of measurements in the field and then bring them back to my office, basically as an as-built. I can do that by setting up a free station. The only thing that I do need is an empty new project. So I've created a project, I've selected that project, and now I can select free station. It created random coordinates. So now what I want to do is I want to at least establish height so I know exactly how high these values or these points are when I shoot them in. So I'm going to go to stationing, I'm going to go to edit station, and I'm going to go to set station height. I'm going to do set manual height. I'm going to change the prism to POA 25 because that's what's on my prism pole. I know my prism pole reflector rod is exactly 5 feet, so I would either change that or again I can keep it the same. I'm going to press enter, and the last thing I need to do is I need to lock on to my prism pole or my prism. Let's go ahead and zoom out, and there's my prism pole, and we're going to go ahead and lock onto that prism. And now I'm going to hit the triple triangle on the right side of the screen. Now I have set my height. I'm going to go ahead and press check, and then I'm going to go right into the layout function. And now that I'm in the layout function, I'm going to kind of zoom out a little bit. And I have my heights on right now. So it shows the station height is 12 foot, 7/16 of an inch. Now what I want to do is I've set up a couple of control points or backside prisms in this stairway because I want to be able to come back and set my total station up to verify some measurements if I need to. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot those prisms in right now. So I'm going to go to the layout tile. I'm going to go to measure and record. I'm going to choose control point, and then I need to change my prism type. So I'm using POA 103s, and then I'm going to go ahead and open the camera, and I'm going to pan out. Perfect, and I have one right here. We'll go ahead and see if I can lock on that way. I'm going to leave this as CP1, so I'm going to hit the triple triangle on the right side of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and pan out again, and then I have one up here. I'm going to go ahead and lock that, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit the triple triangle on the right side of the screen. All right, and now I have one more. I'm going to go ahead and pan out. And then I'm going to go over here, see if we can lock onto this last one. And then we're going to go ahead and press the triple triangle on the right side of the screen. Now that I've shot in 3 control points, we'll go ahead and go to measure point. We're going to get that out of the way. And then I want to measure the railing on this stairway. So now I can go ahead and start doing measure points. So we're actually going to open this back up. We're going to go ahead and zoom out. I'm going to go ahead and change the prism type to the laser. So I want to make measurements with my laser. And now what we can do is go ahead and pan over here. We're going to go to the top of the railing. So I'm going to make my measurement here. I'm going to hit the measure button once. Again, you can be a lot more detailed than this. This is just a simple demonstration. And then I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down the railing. I can pan out if I want to. Maybe I want to do the middle of the railing. Go ahead and measure this point here. And then I'll zoom back out or pan out. And we'll go ahead and measure, go back a little bit, and we'll measure this right here. Pan out. Now we're going to show you one more option or one more function. I'm going to go ahead and pan up, and imagine that I wanted to do maybe the bottom row. So I'm going to go ahead and select up here. I'm going to go ahead and press the measure button on the right side of the screen. I want to show you measure or MP4. It also shows MP4 that is overlaid on the video screen. I can also create line work if I wanted to. So I'm going to open the tab on the right hand side. I'm going to do connect a point with a line, and I'm going to hit add dimension. So now, since I've measured MP4, let's go down to the middle, and I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to hit the measure button on the right hand side of the screen. And notice how there's a black line. Let's keep going with this. Let's go all the way down to right here, and we'll hit the measure button again. Excellent. Go ahead and pan out real quick, and we'll go one more down to right here, and we'll hit the triple triangle on the right side of the screen. Notice how in my drawing I have lines. I even have dimensions in between points, and then I can even go look at the screen itself. I'm going to go to the top camera. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. And now that I've zoomed out, I can even see the line work and the points in what I'm calling augmented reality. So you can actually see where your line is on that specific screen, which I think is really cool for verifying when you're in the field. Let me go ahead and press check. Again, we'll go back to the drawing itself. You can also go here. We're going to go ahead and put it in a different view. And I'm going to go ahead and rotate this thing. I can see this is actually at an angle, and it also has the measurements within our specific height. So this can really help you in the field whenever you're trying to bring measurements back into the office.